Hi, Gary here from MrG Shave. Back from the toothache. It's still there, but it's not as bad, anywhere near as bad. I'm on antibiotics, so I still can't. If I touch my tooth, it hurts. So the swelling's gone down. Weirdly, I had the swelling all around here, just by the beard, and it hurt under here. But the actual tooth that I've cracked vertically straight down to the root. Is right at the back. I've had my wisdom tooth out, but it's the next one. So I'm in hospital on Monday to have it removed. I'm not sure. Well, the dentist, when they looked at the X-ray, said it would need to be a hospital job because of the way the roots have grown. So I just took his word for it, and so I'm going in on Monday. So there probably won't be a video on Monday. I don't even know whether I'm having my tooth out on Monday. It could just be a X-rays, this, that and the other, and they may then fix a date to take it out, but I hope they take it out on Monday. We'll see, fingers crossed. Yeah, sorry I haven't been around. I was in too much pain. I didn't think anything could give me as much pain as a back spasm, but I gotta say the toothache was worse. I forgot all about my back problems. But yeah, anyway, what am I using today? This is shave number 170, I believe. That's been the problem I've got, as I mentioned before, is my shave den is now being compressed into a few cardboard boxes, a few plastic containers, etc., and trying to find the right stuff. Nothing's to hand. I've got to dig through everything. But I found this is the Marvel razor, Marvel Fine razor, or Fine Marvel razor. Get it right, yeah. So this is top end of what I would consider to be budget, but it's a great razor to start off with, I think so. It's a little bit more on the aggressive side than, say, the Merca 34C or the Edwin Jagger DE89, I believe. I may change my mind when I start. I haven't used this in a long time, but if my memory serves me correctly, this is a bit more aggressive. But we'll see. And then I'm using another Yaqi brush. This is the Yaqi Heritage. Beautiful brush. I think it would have looked better maybe with a reverse tuxedo knot. I suppose that is a reverse tuxedo knot, but I'd have preferred it to be whiter. But yeah, it's beautiful either way. All of the Yaqi brushes I own are excellent brushes, as are all the other brushes that I own. So whether that's Razor Rock or all the various Simpsons, all the others, I have some preferences, but I think in the new year I'm going to look at what my favourite gear is. It's going to be a difficult choice, to be honest. I have been asked to do a favourite gear for head shaves, favourite gear for face shaves, etc. So, we'll see. I will do that, I think, in the new year. So this is my next in the series of budget shaves for your stocking fillers for Christmas. Again, I'm using Pears Soap. This is excellent pre-shave soap. £1 a bar. Maybe a bit more, I don't know, but it won't be, it's very cheap, and it works really well. And then I haven't used this in a while. I've had to borrow the base to my Boots shave stick to stick it on the bottom of this. I've lost the base for this, no idea. I hope I find it in the boxes when I unpack everything. But this shave stick is La Toja. I think this is probably a bit more expensive than you'll pay for palm olive and so on, but this is excellent, an excellent shave stick, and I love it. So that's the soap. Boots Boots Cucumber facial toner. So once I've used that up, I probably will just stick with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. It's fine, don't get me wrong, it's absolutely fine, but I don't think it does the same job as the Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. Arko Gold Cologne, which I believe is a homage to Brute. And then I'm going to try and finish off my Nivea sensitive, but I probably won't be able to. There's enough in there, I think, for quite a few shaves. So that's it. And as you probably gathered, because I've gone through all the hardware and software, I'm just going to get on with the shave today. Let's just run some hot water. Haven't even prepared my bowl. I've usually got that full of water at this stage. So how's everybody been doing? As I say, apologies, I haven't been, you know, at first I was off with my back, and then I got a tooth infection, and I just couldn't focus on shaving at all. I literally haven't shaved. You can probably see by the beard growth. I was in so much pain with it. Oh, really, really unpleasant. And I haven't even put the blade in, so what blade am I going to use? See, I'm completely disorganised. I'm going to use a Bolzano Supirinox blade, so I hope you can see that. So that's the blade, and it will be on its second use. Even though I haven't marked it, the pack is open, so I know it's been used. So yeah, how's everybody been doing? I hope you've all had a great week and you haven't missed me too much. There's plenty of other YouTube shavers out there, and I'm sure will have occupied your time while I was absent. So just putting the blade in the razor. Make sure that is nicely in place, and there's quite a lot of blade exposure here. I think you can probably see that. Quite a lot of blade exposure, so that's why, but it sort of evens itself or balances itself out with the thickness of these bars here and here. So the safety bars are much thicker than normal, and I think that helps with the smoothness of the razor. So right, let's get the subject matter wet. Oh, I'm doing the head as well, by the way. I still couldn't shave yesterday, but today I've woken up with very little pain, so I'm guessing the antibiotics have started to kick in after 4 days. Yeah, very unpleasant. It's the third time I've had a tooth infection now, so I really can't wait to get rid of this tooth. It served me well. So yeah, for those of you just starting out, this is a great option, a shave stick. It's better than any canned goop that you'll ever buy. Get yourself a cheap little brush like this Yaqi Heritage brush. I think I've used it before in my budget series, but it's a great brush to start out with, and it's a great brush for people who've been doing it for years. I love it. So great value for money. A bit more water on the face. I think there's going to be an explosion of lather here. Not going to rub too hard here, being quite gentle. Oh, I can feel that. There's still a bit of swelling here, just a little. But we'll see what happens on Monday. I'll let you know in the comments section, not the comments, the community section of my channel is where I tend to post if I'm not going to upload. I sometimes post it on my Facebook page as well, but I feel more of you get to see it if I post it on my community page on my channel than they do on Facebook. So Right, I think we're ready. Let's get going. I am so looking forward to this, I have to say. You know, when you haven't shaved for a week, it's such a pleasurable experience. I did think about doing the shave yesterday, but I was still taking tramadol yesterday. Today I'm just on paracetamol and ibuprofen, so I've not taken any tramadol today, and I've been a bit of a zombie since I've been taking so much tramadol lately. Whereas with my back I usually only take it at night, but with my tooth I've been taking it all day long, as prescribed. I haven't been overdosing, but when I do that, tramadol has a tendency to build up in your system. It gets more and more effective as the days go by, but it also has a stronger effect as the days go by, and you're just basically floating around the house or wherever you are. You just feel like you're floating everywhere and you can't focus on anything. You certainly can't drive, because it's like having 10 pints of beer. It would be very dangerous to get in a car when you're on tramadol. I mean, if I've taken it at night and I don't take it during the day, I'm happy to drive, but if I'm taking it sort of every 4 hours or so, then yeah, you don't want to operate any kind of machinery. It's funny, the one day I came downstairs, I'd woken up, I'd obviously fallen asleep while sulking upstairs in my bed, because I couldn't think of doing anything else, and I'd obviously fallen asleep, and I woke up and I thought it was the following morning, and I came downstairs to go and check on my mother, make sure she was okay, as I always do first thing in the morning, and she wasn't there and her bed was made, and I was like, oh my god, what's going on? And I went into the lounge, I'm like, what the hell are you doing in here? And she's like, what do you mean? And it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, it doesn't half play tricks on you. Here we go, I'm going for this. Yeah, this is, I would say this is a bit more aggressive. It still feels very smooth, very mild, but I would say it's definitely a step up from the DE89 and the 34C, the Merca 34C. Oh, this feels so good. I tell you, I could do this shave with my eyes closed, this head shave. In fact, I daren't, because I'd probably fall asleep. It's so relaxing. It's not as easy to find the angle than, say, the Henson, or certainly on my head, on my dome. God, look at all the hair. I mean, this is normal for me, for my dome. I tend not to shave for the week. Sometimes I do, it depends what I'm doing. If I have to go out for a meal or go out and meet somebody, then I'll shave my dome in midweek, but if not, then I'll just leave it to the Friday and do it then. So this is over a week's worth of growth, this. But it feels fantastic. So yeah, how's your week been? You had any spectacular shaves that you can tell me about? What was your favourite shave this week? This is my favourite shave this week. That I can guarantee. So we go with the grain. Oh, that feels great too. Wow. Feels fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure there's been quite a few of you who've been so ill you haven't been able to shave, and when you actually get round to shaving, you know the feeling I'm having right now. Oh. The beard, you know, facial beard had got to the point where it was beginning to itch. That already feels 100% better. Right, let's get some more agua on the dome and on the face and go for the second pass. Yeah, so this video is going to be a bit longer because it's a double barrel shave. It's dome and face. But yeah, on the run up to Christmas, things may be a little bit unreliable, let's say. I nearly didn't do a shave today because my daughter was panicking about getting a tree, and then suddenly remembered they're making wreaths this afternoon, so we're going to get the tree tomorrow. But if we'd gone out to get the tree today, I wouldn't have done this video. But present wise, I'm almost there, almost completed. I've got a few bits and pieces, small bits and pieces to get, but not a lot. The scent off this is really pleasant. It's almost a floral. I think it is floral. There's a lovely scent. It's only about a 2 or a 3 out of 10 in terms of scent strength, but it's very pleasant. And the soap itself is performing really, really well. So here we go, across the grain. Let's get this soap off my hands. Oh, this feels fantastic. I do enjoy my dome shaves. I really do. This certainly does feel more aggressive than the DE89. Is it a beginner razor? Yeah, I think you could get away with it, especially those with a thicker beard. And it is, you know, reasonably priced as a razor, and as I say, I believe it fits into the budget range. It's just a bit awkward on the dome to keep the angle. Because at least you can feel the blade with this one, or I can anyway, certainly with this blade in it. but it's not as easy to shave with as, say, the Leaf with the pivoting head or the Henson, because they just automatically just fall into place. So okay, across the grain on this side is straight up. Much easier to find the angle when shaving your face. Oh, feels great. And across the grain on this side is across. Trying not to apply any pressure around the sore spot. Still a fair bit left there though, which is unsurprising considering. More water. Yeah, and I can't even go to the pub this weekend because I'm on antibiotics that say in big capital letters, no alcohol. So there we are. Well, I can go to the pub, but I just can't drink alcohol. Oh, this feels fantastic though. You feel cleaner. You know what I mean? Oh, got soap down my arm. So I'm just going to wipe that off. Hadn't even got my cloth ready. Oh, right, against the grain pass. Doesn't feel like there's a lot left there. That'll do. Feels fantastic. Needs more water. I think it's drying out a bit. That's better. More slickness. Perfect. Oh, sorry, I'm enjoying on my dome shaves. I'm enjoying this so much. I'm not talking much because it feels fantastic. Actually, I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. I see a little bit of blood there, so maybe I've nicked myself at the back of my head, but it's only a spot, so feels fantastic. Oh. Sure, you've all been there before. Somebody, you know, somebody will have had a similar experience where they haven't been able to shave for a week, and when they finally get round to it, oh. Right, so we're against the grain now. On this side it will look like it's going across, but actually for me it's against. Oh yeah, and there's another YouTuber who's off. Looks like he's been playing with his straight razors. He's got a big cut down his hand with his fingers taped together. That's CB Shaves, Chris. I saw on his Facebook post he's cut his hand quite badly, so he's not doing any shaves. So I'm sure he will be in the same boat as me. When he finally gets to shave, he's going to love it. When he gets his hand back. So, right, pickup pass. I've done the dome. The dome's finished. But I always do my fourth and final pickup pass on the face. This is definitely drying out. That's the only thing with some of these soaps, these stick soaps, is they can dry out if you're having a mega shave like I am. Oh, it feels fantastic. I almost don't want this shave to end. Plenty of slickness in this soap. I'm going to use some alum. Wow. Right, let's have a feel around. BBS. That's fantastic. Oh God, I enjoyed that shave. Right, I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. All done. Post-shave feels great. Feels absolutely fine. For a stick soap, a shave stick, it's brilliant. I think Toja is probably my favourite shave stick. It's got the best scent and the best post-shave feel. So, right, cold rinse time. So I see a few of you are enjoying this series of budget shaves. Oh. That's cold, especially on the dome. Wow. Feels great though. I am going to use alum because I think it was a bit aggressive on the old dome. So I'm definitely using it there, and I will use it because I haven't shaved for so long. It's worth using alum. I decided to take this final bit out and just out of its holder and just use it as is. Quite a bit of burn down here. I think the dome's going to be a bit worse. A little bit there. I think that's an old cut. A little bit of irritation around the ears. But all in all, I would say it's only a 3, maybe 4 out of 10 in terms of burn. And it's dissipating pretty quickly. My face has stopped burning already. So no burn around there. That feels great. What a shave. I know I keep saying it. I'm just going to wipe it off now. It's done its job. Cleaned the skin. Made all the pores go. On with the Boots Cucumber Facial Toner. It's my dome toner as well. I think we need some more. Oh, that fresh cucumber scent off this though is fantastic. I can see why people like the cucumber witch hazel. I think Chris from IMCDB likes his Thayer's cucumber. And then I'm going to follow that up with Arko Gold. Oh, that's so nice. Oh yeah. Just let that sink in for a second. I think it's too wet to put the post-shave balm. I've put that much stuff on. There's that much product on. Just let it air dry. Go on, let's go for it. So I'm going to see if I can squeeze another shave, if not more, out of this. I thought it was nearly empty, but when you give it a shake, it sounds like there's a little bit in there. And that's all you need. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's shave. I am not going to promise anything next week, because if I do have to have this tooth out on Monday, or I hope I have it out on Monday, I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do a shave on Wednesday. I would think I'll be back for Friday. As I say, I don't know what's happening on Monday, whether I'm going in and just having x-rays and then they're going to book me in to have the tooth out, or whether they're going to do it on Monday. No idea. So I'll let you all know on Monday in the community section of my channel, and I'll probably post up on my Facebook page as well. So I'll see you then. Bye now.